Friends, it's been a very long day for me handling some business, but I want to thank you very much. Thank you very much for getting me to our goal, which is at least 100 comments by August 31st. Keep commenting, but hey, I want to thank you very much. Thank you for being so supportive to this channel. Back to the content. So they have labeled this skit as Mike controlling Sonny, and I think that there's more happening in this skit than that. Is like I can't even pick a side. I don't think there's usually a side to pick. It's just a matter of like listening to the different arguments and different views. Let's watch this.
Sonny, you asked me to do the research. I did the research.
So we can have a conversation.
I did the research, and here's the conversation. You're not putting my child in a little water thing you're doing. That's
Mike, I think somewhere you got your.
Are you a doctor?
I think you got your wires crossed.
Are you a doctor?
I'm having your child. I'm not.
Are you a doctor?
All right. So what I think is happening is that Mike is impressing himself upon Sonny, but what he's saying though has plausibility and reason in it. Which is the water birth versus the birth at the actual hospital. I do understand both of them and I see exactly where they're coming from. I think what Mike is feeling is that because it's a high risk pregnancy, him don't want the child to be had in water like that, okay? Because him feel like she's not at the level based on whatever it is that the doctor has told her. So can you see exactly where both of them have arguing points, but them just can't put it together yet?
You're not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not. Exactly. We're going to the hospital. We're not getting in some little.
First of all, don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling.
You yell.
I'm not yelling. I'm just telling you, you talking crazy. Sonny?
What's crazy is you think you can tell me what to do. What's
Why would
crazy
you
is
think
you
it's-
think you can
why
control
would you
everything
think
about me.
it's smarter
What's
to
crazy
get in a little-
is
a
you
little
want to
kid
control where I
pool
live.
and
You
have
want
my
to control
child?
what I do. You want to control everything.
It's a high risk.
Mike,
Is it a
you know
high
what?
risk?
You know-
Is it a high
you know
risk?
what?
Is it a high risk?
All right, so again, Mike is upset at the mere fact that there's a high risk pregnancy. That's what he's talking about. Now, what I think Sonny is talking about is the fact that Mike same want to give Sonny an apartment, but he want a key for the apartment, which I vehemently kind of disagree with it, because if you're with the woman, then fine, you're able to get a key to do what you're asking to do. But if you're not with her, you can demand the woman to give you an actual key so you can just pop right into her place. You know, that would be tough. It'd be like me, you know. It's just what it is. A woman demanding a key from me, then in other words, you know what I mean? So she can just pop up on me, even though she have her own man and all that kind of stuff. It just don't make any sense. So I think they're arguing two separate things in this one moment, and that's what's causing the disconnect between both of them, right? Another thing I think about it is that Sonny has a thing where she doesn't communicate things. In other words, she wants Mike to be with her, but she hasn't communicated that to Mike. Well, she did in the past, but since the baby thing, she hasn't really communicated that to Mike. That's what she's looking for. Okay? In other words, point blank period. Instead of beating around the bush. She hasn't really communicated that to him to make him know that that's what she's trying to do. And so I think that that's what's causing that next disconnect. Plus, let's say you communicate that and him decide him don't want to do him thing, then I guess it is what it is. You know, she can decide her mind that, you know, she don't feel like it's enough, you know, and so that makes sense too. This is what I mean. This is why it's a tough one, and I'm not really on any side.
So why do you think it's smart, Sonny? You're not using your brain,
I
baby.
think staying here in Atlanta is a high risk. I think my dad was right, and the reason
dad was right. Your dad's not a doctor
reason I
either.
called you over here was to let you know that I'm moving to Texas, Mike.
I'm trying to hear
Mike.
you. I'm trying to hear you.
So tell me
but
this.
I'm not hearing you tell me
Mike,
she's moving to
Mike.
Texas. It's crazy.
So tell me that what we have going on between us right now is not toxic.
It's a
Tell me that this is a
disagreement.
healthy environment to bring a baby into.
It's a disagreement.
No, everything about you and me is toxic.
It does have a level of toxicity to it that I can agree with her on. It is also a disagreement that they're having, and you're going to have disagreement with different people. I think what has happened is, again, I've seen it again. They've put so much people in their business that it is creating a divide between both of them, because everybody's talking to them. Mike have Rafi talking to him, and then him have Melissa talking to him, and then somebody's gonna talk to him. Then you have Sonny has Jocelyn talking to her, and her father talking to her, and her sister talking to her, and sometimes Sheila talking to her again. So I guess they're showing us the whole idea of putting all of these people into y'all's business instead of doing it the way you're supposed to do it. So it's from both of their sides that they have allowed people to take over whatever is that's going on between them and this baby. That's what has happened.
Hey, listen.
I don't want my baby to grow into that.
Okay, look.
Like, you got your
You're right.
situation
You're right.
at home.
You're right. You're right.
Mike,
Listen.
no.
Sonny.
Mike,
Look, listen.
I have family at home. I have a support system. I'm not going to keep your
I'm
child
not
from
arguing
you.
with you. Can you listen? I'm not arguing with you. Okay? I just need you to listen. I understand. You're upset right now. I get it. It's a lot going on. You got your emotions and everything. I know you're pregnant.
It's not that, Mike.
But you can't go to Texas.
What
though.
we have is not good for the baby. I will not keep the baby from you, but I think
You trying to take my baby
I
to
think
Texas?
that there's more peace. I have more support. I don't have to worry
More
about you
support than
coming.
me?
Mike, you coming and going. Everything
you a
about
place.
you,
Look,
Mike,
Sonny,
is
look,
wishy-washy. Like,
I'm gonna get you a place.
you don't even have to give me a place.
I'm gonna get you a place. I'm gonna get you a place right here. I'm
Mike,
gonna be there when you need me. I promise
It's
you.
not even about the place. Matter of fact,
Texas?
Mike, just go.
All right. At the end of it all, I think that the mistake that Mike has made with this particular child is this. Okay? The child has a mistake, right? Or let's say it's a mistake. To me, he hasn't really put him baby mother first. Okay? And again, he has done the same thing that Anthony has actually done when he was the one running behind shit. And that's why I'm upset about how Mike has run this. Because part of my thing is with Mike. I mean, sometimes Sonny Vice annoy me, and don't worry, I don't think she's the best whatever it's in the world. But I'm gonna give you exactly from Mike's hand. I feel like Mike could have settled this in terms of even with the whole Melissa thing. But the whole idea of chasing Melissa down, because that's kind of what Mike did. Chase Melissa back down over your child is wild, especially the fact that Melissa is not a wife either. Right? Me never like the fact that Mike has actually done that instead of just working with him baby mother the way he's supposed to work with his baby mother. No, asking a woman to saying you don't want a woman and then at the same time saying you want a key to her apartment again, as we said before, it's just wild. You're asking for too much. You're asking to invade the woman's privacy at any given time. If you have a key, that's what you're asking to be able to do. To invade her privacy at any given time. In other words, she's just a concubine as far as anything is concerned. I don't think any sane woman going to sit down. I don't think any sane woman going to sit down and allow any man just to do that to her at all. I don't believe so. I mean, I believe it. It's just as simple as that. So I think that that's where Mike has pretty much dropped the ball because it looked like Sonny felt like Mike was going to be there, but eventually him not there. Now, some of the decisions in that Sonny is making, why she never just stay in Atlanta and have the baby? I could have argued that. Why move the child away from Mike? Because it still also is toxic to move a child away from the other parent. You feel where I'm coming from? But then if she's here, this is another take though. If she's here and she doesn't feel supported, then she would be right to actually move to Texas. So if it's a real feeling that she's saying, hey, I don't really have the support here in Atlanta, and I don't feel like this is the best place, I'm gonna feel alone with this particular child, then it is best that she moves to Texas. There you have it. That's my take on it. As I said before, it's a stalemate. Both of them have points in there that you can take from, and both of them have them share of the level. Maybe that's why it is, as she said, toxic. Give me your take on this one, because this is one of those that I felt like I couldn't drop the ball and I had to comment. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.